Hi everyone, it's Craftalicious Creations here. Today I have a tutorial on how to make your own DIY watermelon slice squishy. I've noticed in the summertime watermelon tends to be a very popular treat, so I think you all will love this tutorial. Paper sometimes can be a hard thing to work with whenever you are dealing with painting different objects because the objects tend to stick to the paper, so I think using a plastic bag works much better. And what you can do is you can open up the bag and cut where the two sides of the bags meet. That way it's like you have two bags on your desk to bear down on. However, in reality, it is only one. So take a thin coat of either puffy paint or acrylic paint. It really doesn't matter because I've noticed that acrylic paint works just fine, even though if you want a little bit of a squishier squishy, puffy paint or scribbles may work a little bit better. But mine was just fine and I used acrylic paint. So you use the pink paint on all the sides except the base of where the triangles meet. So you continue to cover it thoroughly, but in a very thin coat. If you would like to reuse that bag, then you can wash it off in the sink, and then once you are done rinsing it thoroughly, also dry it thoroughly with a paper towel. And then continue to work. Paint a darker green paint on the base of where the triangles meet. And then make a thin line across the top, kind of like the rind. And then take a little bit of white paint and then streak it right across where it is. However, leave some of the green showing because we will blend it together for a more gradient effect later. So that's what it looked like, and as you can see, we blended it together a little bit. And that's what it looks like. Do that for the top and the bottom. Next, take a lighter green paint and make some random strokes down the rind, I guess is what you could call it, even though it's not really one, but we are going to make it look like it. And then when you do that, you can always make the lines thinner and more detailed by doing as shown. You can take the end of the brush and continue to kind of shade it in or pull it through the thicker parts if you have globbed paint. That way it makes thinner lines, as you can see what I just did. So yes, I'm using the end of the brush, just to be clear, for this part. And that is what it looks like to be a little bit more realistic. And then do the same for the top and the bottom, just a little bit though. It doesn't really need it that much. So that is what it looks like on the top, bottom, and on where the base of them meet. And now what you are going to do is dip your brush in black paint, well really the end of the brush still, that way you can make specks to look like the seeds of watermelon. And then cover all the sides. And that is what it looks like once you let it out to dry. And then that's the squish test. So I hope you enjoyed this squishy tutorial. There will be more coming in the future because this is more of a series, I think is what I'm going to do. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed my videos. Go back, look at the other ones I've done, and yeah, when you subscribe, you can see them all whenever I post them. And also, I don't know if you have noticed, but I have changed my thumbnails a little bit to look a little bit more snazzy, I guess you could say. And I hope you all like that as well. So, I will get going, and I will see you all next time. Bye!